Hey guys, in this video we'll be having a look at the Kingdom Slow Sinking Minnow. We'll see what it swims like underwater, and we'll talk about whether it actually catches fish or not and is worthwhile investing. Let's have a look. So the Kingdom Minnow is sold in two sizes. A 55ml size 7-gram unit. It's labeled as a 7-gram, but if you throw it on a scale it actually weighs in at 6.66 grams. And the larger unit, which is a 70ml and weighs in at 12 grams. The large unit is not exactly BFS size, so we're not going to be talking about it today. We'll instead be focusing on this one. It differs from other minnow-shaped lures in that the fairly large lip is on a stilt away from the body. So it's a little bit lower than you would usually find on normal minnow-shaped lures. But other than that, it's a standard elongated shape. You'll find in the back of the lure, it does have a weight transfer system. If you tilt it forward, that ball rolls all the way to the nose. And if you tilt it back, that ball smashes into the back there, which will give it a rearward bias for better distance casting. It has substantial weight in the bottom here, which does add to its action, and specifically its sinking action, which we'll look at in a second. The metallic coating does give it a lot of flash as it swims through the water, and as you'll see on the top or the back of the minnow, it has the markings we're used to seeing on all Kingdom lures. I'm assuming it's their branding. The sinking minnow is sold on AliExpress for just under $5, and it's available in 4 colors: a black, a blue, a red, and a chartreuse. If you're from South Africa like I am, this lure is actually sold locally. It's distributed under the brand name Zombie Lures, and there it's available in 4 additional colors. This olive shiner color being one of those 4 additional colors, and I like throwing natural profiles, so that's what I tend to opt for. You'll see the very shiny metallic coating. As it wobbles and swims, that has a lot of flash to it, as we'll see. So let's have a look at the underwater footage and see what it looks like. I'm a big fan of slow retrieves and slow rolling lures. This guy doesn't do them well at all. It just has too much weight to have action at low speeds. So if you're a fan of that, this lure isn't made for you. But that's not where this lure shines at all. So as you can see, if we slow roll this guy, it's not doing much. But once we up the retrieve speed to a medium, we have a fair amount of body roll and a good side-to-side wiggle, which as you can see causes a lot of flash from the metallic coating. This is where the lure really shines. If you're running it in clear water, you can easily see it down to 2.5 or 3 meters. If you look at that same medium retrieve from below, you can see that side-to-side body roll quite nicely. And the moment you up the pace, you can really hear that rattle working. Another area where this lure shines is its sink. If you let it sink on tight line, it'll wiggle all the way to the bottom. So it'll work quite effectively if you twitch it and let it sink, or slash it and let it sink. And I really think that's kind of what this lure was made for. It wasn't made for slow rolling, it was made for medium to fast retrieves and letting it sink in deeper water. So what do I think of the Kingdom Slow Sinking Minnow? I think it's a good, solid performing lure at medium and higher speeds. The rattle will definitely draw attention, and so will the large amount of body flash. It's not a jack-of-all-trades lure. It won't work well in shallow water, and I don't think it's ideal for stream fishing. But in deeper water where you can really capitalize on that wiggle, I think it'll do very well. I think it'll shine for bass in deeper water, or if you're fishing saltwater and you're chasing faster pelagic species that are aggressive hunters. I think it'll really shine there. And I know the guys in South Africa specifically love using it in bays, harbors, or rocky points for faster hunting fish. Would I buy it again? I think so. At just under $5, it's definitely a bargain, and it's a very unique presenting lure, specifically with a wiggle on the sink. So I think it's worthwhile buying a few, just to add to the box for those days that you're definitely fishing deeper water. So that's the Kingdom Sinking Minnow, or as it's sold in South Africa, the Zombie Lures Hyper Fry. I will slowly be working my way through my tackle box and reviewing all the lures I use on a regular basis. If there's anything you'd like to add to that list, feel free to drop me a comment and I'll see if I can. Thanks for watching.